The camera slowly pans over the dense Pennsylvania woods. Autumn has arrived early, with golden leaves carpeting the backroads and morning mist lingering low. The town sign creaks in the wind, "Welcome to Black Hollow." Population, 2,149. Old folks rock slowly on wooden porches. A gas station sign flickers. The wind carries only silence, and the faint, rhythmic sound of an axe striking wood. October 11, 2002. Elementary teacher Rachel Whitmore doesn't arrive at school. She never misses work. Her friends knock on her door, no answer. Her Honda Civic is still parked outside, keys inside. The front door is locked from the inside. By evening, search dogs are brought in. They catch her scent along the eastern trail that snakes into the forest. 3 days later, in a glade near the riverbank, searchers find her body. Rachel lies perfectly arranged, arms across her chest, fingers curled like she's holding something invisible. Her clothes are unstained. No blood. No dirt. But her chest cavity is hollowed. Her heart is missing. No sign of animals. No footprints. At the local diner, talk spreads quickly. Rachel was kind, gentle, devout. Who would do such a thing? 4 months pass. Then, another body. 17-year-old Alex Durham, found posed beneath a pine tree, laces tied delicately around his ankles and wrists, as though bound by someone who cared. His heart is missing. The sheriff vomits at the scene. A local paper prints the headline, "The Butcher of Black Hollow, Molly Griffin is next." Her family says she'd been having vivid nightmares weeks before her death. She drew them, her mother says, showing a journal filled with dark sketches, a long figure with a stitched mouth, blackbirds watching from trees, and jars, dozens of them, with red orbs floating inside. Her final drawing, a child-sized figure standing in a circle of bones. Folks start whispering about the Hollow Man, an 1800s tale of a man who vanished into the woods after losing his wife. They say he returned years later, twisted by grief, stealing hearts to bring her back. The kids in town chant it on playgrounds. Hollow Man, give him your heart or run while you can. Haunted and losing control, Gladden snaps during a press conference. You want a monster? He lives in these woods. I've seen his eyes. A week later, Gladden disappears. His cruiser is found by the lake. Inside, his badge and a single crow feather, stuck in the ignition. A crow mask is found nailed to a tree near where Molly's body was discovered. Inside the mask, strands of hair and a smear of blood. DNA leads to Thomas Breyer, 34 years old, quiet, worked at the local funeral home. Never married. Keeps to himself. Raised by his uncle, a taxidermist, Thomas was known for being meticulous. He volunteered at the library, teaching biology to teens. Neighbors described him as gentle. He helped me bury my dog, one elderly woman said. He even prayed over it. His co-workers remember odd behavior. He never played music, spoke rarely, and kept his surgical tools perfectly aligned. A search warrant uncovers a secret room behind Breyer's bookcase. There, police find dozens of heart jars, some labeled with names of victims, others labeled only with dates. On the wall, maps of the woods, connecting every site where a body had been found with string and pins. In the corner, a wooden mannequin wearing the crow mask. Among Breyer's possessions, investigators discover 19 VHS tapes. Each shows him talking directly to the camera. Calm. Blank-eyed. "I take what they no longer need," he says. "I preserve their love. You don't understand, they wanted me to." The courtroom is full every day. Victims' families weep as the evidence is presented. Breyer says nothing. He stares blankly. Even when asked by the judge if he wishes to speak in his defense, he only says, "I did not act alone." He is sentenced to life without parole. The town exhales. Bars reopen. Church bells ring again. But peace doesn't last. 6 months after Breyer's sentencing, a jogger finds a crow mask in the woods. That night, local teen Brandon Cates goes missing. Days later, his body is found near the creek. Bound. Heart missing. Breyer couldn't have done it. Authorities revisit Molly's sketchbook. One drawing clearly shows 2 figures in crow masks. Was Thomas part of a pair? Or was someone continuing his ritual in tribute? In jail, Breyer is found dead, a shard of plastic in his neck. In his cell, written in blood on the wall, "The forest does not feed unless it is fed. The killings stop. For now." But strange happenings continue, animal carcasses in circles, whispers in the woods, crows gathering in impossible numbers. Locals leave offerings at the base of an old pine, hearts made of wax, flowers, red cloths. As if bargaining. Lisa Grant, who escaped an attack in 2003, finally speaks out. "He didn't walk, he glided, and the woods watched him like he was king of something old and evil." 20 years later, Black Hollow is nearly abandoned. Few stay. Fewer speak. But on misty nights, the sound of footsteps echo in the trees. And sometimes, a whisper, "I never take what's not offered."